Welcome back. Sometimes you need your program to understand the command line arguments that are given to the program from outside, from console program. For example, we have console open here. And if I compile this program, it's going to be an executable created or string more. We'll say string-more executable is here. If we say directory, we'll see the files are here. So executable is here. We can just run it from here. So you can just say, okay, the executable is run. It's doing nothing at all. It's just the main program, same main program. But those arguments that are given here, for example, executable, and then some argument, second argument, third argument, fourth, fifth arguments. These are the arguments that are given to the executable, and you want your program to understand these arguments. What you do is you implement here the arguments of the main program. Any arguments that are given here are directly passed by the OS, the operating system, here in this array of character, array of string actually. It should be like that. But pointer to pointer is also a multi-dimensional string. We'll study in upcoming lectures. So for now, let's keep it the same way. In the very first argument is integer. Second is array of string. So every argument we have passed here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 arguments. So these are going to be 6 strings. So number will be here. The number will be here. And the very first argument will be the executable itself. So let's try to print them. So printf %s, as we know, for printing the string, and argument v, this one, the string, and very first string. So let's print out the very first string, F9 and F5. So executable name, the name of the executable that has been executed. Okay, so what we do is we create a loop here. For example, I is equal to 0, I is less than the number of arguments, and I plus plus. Okay, fine enough. And we print every argument. So we pass the I here, and we run the program, compile and run the program. Sorry, we'll have to compile the program. And there's no argument given. If we run it from here, then it's going to tell us all the arguments is separated into strings. So practically, this also is zero with zero-based index because this is array of strings. So if you need to access one string, the very first string would be 0. That would be the name of the executable. The rest of the arguments would be accessible from here. If you say 1, F9, and run it, if it is available, it's going to be printed. Otherwise, it's going to print null. So because executable is executed from here, we did not give any argument, so it did not print anything. If we run it here and I give my name here, if you want to give spaces within single argument, then you will have to do it like this within quotes. So this is how your program is going to get executed by the users, and this will become one argument. If you ignore these quotes, which is specific to pretty much every operating system, these are going to become two arguments, two different arguments. So the very first argument is going to be Ali. But if you execute it with double quote, this is going to be one single argument. So the arguments are accessed here, and this is checked. If the argument number is only 1, that means no arguments have been given. So we say if argument count is equals to 1, then we say printf no arguments given, or maybe you can print the help, the help that is specific to your program, and return it here. If you are within another function other than main, of course, you'll have to use exit to exit from the program with this code. This is 0 in here. This is the exit code that is given back to the operating system. If you call exit 0, that means 0 should be returned to the operating system, but we are exiting abnormally. If you run it, you're going to see this. And if you run it here, you're not going to see this because it is more than one argument. You can also do is you can print out the number of arguments in argument C, the very first argument in this program in here, in the argument list of the main. You can see that this one, the very first one, is the number of arguments, and then you have array of strings. So when you study array further, you will easily understand what I mean by this. For now, this is sufficient, and you can utilize these arguments and base your program on it. Thank you very much.